The race for the election of the Parliament Speaker will officially start on Tuesday, as all political parties in Parliament already determined their nominees for the post, with unofficial talks among the parties for a coalition government heating up. The first 2 rounds of voting will take place on Tuesday, and if no results are obtained, as is expected, then the last 2 rounds of voting will be held on Wednesday. On Tuesday night, the parties are expected to engage in an intense debate over the selection of the Parliament Speaker, as the 3rd and 4th rounds will mostly shape the result. The Justice and Development Party, AK Party, announced former Defense Minister İsmet Yılmaz as its candidate for Parliament Speaker. Yılmaz has already kicked off meetings with leaders of other political parties. The Republican People's Party, CHP, has nominated its former party leader and Antalya deputy Deniz Baykal for the post of Parliament Speaker, following the CHP's Central Executive Board, MYK, decision on Wednesday morning under the chairmanship of CHP leader Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu. The Nationalist Movement Party, MHP, has named Ekmeldin İnanolu, the former head of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC, who ran for president in August 2014, as its choice for Parliament Speaker. The People's Democratic Parties, HDP, chose Dengir Mir Mehmet Fırat as its candidate. The Speaker is determined by secret ballot and a supermajority of 367 is required to be elected. However, none of the candidates are forecasted to secure the support of 367 deputies. So, an absolute majority, 276 deputies, is sufficient to be elected in the 3rd round of voting. Yılmaz paid a visit to MHP leader Devlet Bahçeli in an effort to seek his support for his nomination on Saturday, but the meeting lasted just 4 minutes, the Hürriyet Daily said. According to the news, Yılmaz visited Bahçeli along with former AK Party Deputy Chairman Basir Atalahi and asked for Bahçeli's support. In response to Yılmaz, Bahçeli said, "Good luck with it. We will run our candidate and have a principle of supporting him," in reference to İnanolu, according to the Daily. Following a short period of silence, Yılmaz turned his face to Atalahi and asked whether they had any other matter to talk about. When Atalahi said no, they left the room, asking Bahçeli's permission to end the meeting, the Daily said. Coalition talks gain momentum. The delegation, led by HDP Deputy Dengir Mir Mehmet Fırat, along with HDP Parliamentary Group Deputy Chairman Dries Balukan and HDP Istanbul Deputy Huda Kaya, will engage in talks with Davutoglu to discuss the possibility of forming a coalition government between the AK Party and the HDP, given that the June 7 general election results did not give a mandate to any political party to form a government alone. Since the political parties that did enter Parliament, the AK Party, HDP, the CHP, and the MHP, failed to secure the required majority to form a single-party government and thus run the country alone, the debate about the possibilities for a coalition government continue. The official negotiations among the political parties will start after President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan tasks a political party leader to set up a new government, and AK Party leader Ahmet Davutoglu is expected to be selected to be the first to carry out meetings about a potential coalition with the other political parties in the next week, as the AK Party garnered over 40% of the total vote and 258 seats in Parliament. Among the speculation currently circulating in the media, the Hürriyet Daily reported on Sunday that the CHP will bargain for 6 ministries to be under its control rather than that of the AK Party, if a coalition government is established between the two, and that it believes the 14 principles publicly declared recently by CHP leader Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu needed to make an AK Party CHP coalition possible will be accepted by Davutoglu. According to the Hürriyet Daily, Kılıçdaroğlu made his party's proposals clear prior to any meeting with Davutoglu, and the 6 ministries, including the Foreign, Justice, National Education and Interior Ministry, would be headed by deputies from the CHP. Kılıçdaroğlu will also reportedly demand an efficient distribution of tasks in certain state institutions, like the National Intelligence Organization, MT, the Telecommunications Directorate, TB, and the Scientific and Technological Research Council of Turkey, TİBTÜK, the report said. Also, Kılıçdaroğlu will reportedly propose that Davutoglu serve as prime minister on a rotating basis, with himself serving first, because he believes that if Davutoglu becomes the prime minister first, he will choose to take the country to a new poll instead of handing over the office to Kılıçdaroğlu, the paper claimed. Minister Zibesay, AK party has no red lines for coalition. Meanwhile, Economy Minister Nihat Zibesay, who attended a fast-breaking dinner, or iftar, in Cologne on Saturday evening, said that the AK party has no red lines or prerequisites for the formation of a coalition government with the other political parties. After the president gives the authorization to our Prime Minister Davutoglu, we will meet with the CHP and the MHP first, as the election results suggested. We have no red lines while conducting the meetings that will result in the formation of a government, Zibesay said. A similar statement also came from CHP Deputy Chairman Erdoğan Toprak, saying that the trial of 4 former ministers, who were involved in a corruption scandal revealed on December 17, 2013, should not be a prerequisite for setting up a coalition with the AK party, adding, to be a partner with the AK party for a government is possible. The party base might be convinced of this alliance via services, but the CHP is a partner in government.